Welcome to another installment of The Robert and Crew Show with your hosts, Robert and Crew.
I first want to say,
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Robert and Crew Show. As always, I'm your host, Robert, and to my side is my co-host, Crew. Crew, you just said you had something to say?
we're not doing the one show we were planning on doing every Saturday. Nope, no more. You guys are only getting the Robert and Crew Show from now on.
Yes, the Robert and Crew Show is going to be the primary show that is worked on this channel from now on. But that's not to say that we still won't talk conspiracy. Like tonight's episode, we have a wonderful episode about the Illuminati or the Illuminated Ones. This is going to be more of a reaction podcast tonight. I have 33 videos that my good sir Crew and I will be reacting to. Mm-hmm. We hope you enjoy yourselves tonight. So, Crew, what do you know about the Illuminati?
Well, before I say that, not only that, we'll also give you our opinions, what we think, and we may debunk some things. We may not. It's just a relaxing show tonight for you guys. But what do I know about the Illuminati? Well, I know it was started back in the late 1800s by world leaders in the United States, I believe.
The original was actually started in Germany, and it was called the Bavarian Illuminati.
Oh, okay. That I did not know. So that's good information for me to know. I only know about the American one, which I believe George Washington was in that group.
Well, supposedly all presidents, all world leaders, all high up officials have taken some kind of spot in the Illuminati, if you believe that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Let's start this off with our first video tonight.
That's why I can speak with impunity about the Illuminati, because I know who you would have to be in order for what I'm saying to bother you, number one.
Right.
Number two, I know your big secret. I know that you're not the Illuminati. I am. So you can't be illuminated. You're too dark.
So that was Cat Williams on Joe Rogan. He was poking at the fact that he's been revealing the Illuminati, or what he believes to be the Illuminati, for the last decade, and basically everybody's been shunning him and calling him a liar. But within the past year, quite a bit of things that Cat has said have come to fruition, such as P. Diddy and the fall of the music cabal. What are your thoughts on Cat?
Well, I mean, not only did Cat Williams, been exposing them, we also have Ryan Garcia, a perfect example who, exposed them. He'd been to the Bohemian Grove, right?
Right. And that's the place to confirm what that is for everybody. Bohemian Grove is a place where I believe it's every year, or it might be every other year. All these politicians get together and go down to California, get into the Redwood Forest, and go to a place called the Bohemian Grove, where they all dance together naked out in the middle of the moonlight while they sacrifice a fake effigy to the god Moloch. Which, if you ask me, man, that is extremely cult-like behavior, and definitely, if there's an Illuminati, those people are probably a part of it.
Well, speaking of Bohemian Grove, since we're on that topic for a second, one of our favorite podcasters, who does like a radio podcast, Alex Jones, snuck into Bohemian Grove.
He was the first person ever to sneak into Bohemian Grove and post the videos. Had I known we were going to talk about Alex, I would have brought up the video, his original video of sneaking into Bohemian Grove, but we'll have to save that for another episode.
so you guys know, we probably are. We did talk about it before the show started. We're probably going to do a Bohemian Grove episode just for itself. We'll occasionally talk about it in this episode alone because it's a big topic when it comes to the Illuminati because they're related in a way. But we're going to get a lot of, facts, try to debunk some sketchy, not so believable, far-fetched stories. So
Do you
we'll
believe
see what happens.
Do you believe Cat knows who's in the Illuminati? Like he tells everybody he does?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. What is one thing a lot of people that are famous in Hollywood do?
Well, they all. I mean, like if we're talking like Illuminati wise, they all have humiliation rituals. They all have They all have money. They all have to do something crazy. A lot of the uh, black musicians and black comedians and black actors have to wear a dress for whatever reason. I actually have some videos on that later. But basically, a lot of celebrities have to so forth and so forth, such and such sell their soul. So, but I've heard
That
many people claim that there's no actual way to sell your soul because you do not own your soul. It is the property of God.
right. So, okay, so here's the thing. A lot of celebrities either, sell their soul per se, or pretty much are against it and basically want to expose the truth because they don't like how Hollywood's being run.
Right.
So, like for instance, Cat Williams exposing Ryan Garcia exposing. Um, there's I believe many celebrities who are dead now who exposed. Like for example, Michael Jackson. He knew the truth, and what happened to him? He died.
Yeah, I think I also have a video on that too. So without further ado, let's actually jump into the very next video. Here we go, guys.
They don't even hide it anymore.
The season premiere of SNL with Ice Spice.
Ooh, look at us, 3 Gen Z icons.
Aren't you like 40?
No. A long time ago, I met this guy and made a deal where I get to stay 25 years old for forever.
What guy?
Tall fella, horns, red fur, I don't know, little hoods.
Keen less the devil, dude.
What? I thought it was like a Times Square Elmo or something.
So basically, I think that video is poking fun at the fact that Keenan is saying that all celebrities sell their souls to look younger and to have money and to be a part of this secret society, the Illuminati. As he's standing next to Pete Davidson and Ice Spice.
So, I've seen this video before, right? That specific video, and what it didn't show in that particular video that I've seen the same video, right? There's a little bit more to it. If you look at Ice Spice's face, she gives this like little look, like, "Are you fucking serious about saying that?" Like she didn't want him to say it.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it's also the Ice Spice Super Bowl video, right? Where she's throwing up signs next to Taylor Swift that all look like Illuminati signs. I do not have that video, but I know that 90% of the people watching this podcast or listening to this podcast have probably seen said video. Ice Spice is at the Super Bowl. I don't remember which Super Bowl it was. It may have been last Super Bowl or the Super Bowl. Yeah, it was last Super Bowl. She was with Taylor Swift in the suite watching the Chiefs play, and she was throwing up signs that were like devil signs. Like she was throwing up this sign, and she was doing like the Illuminati hand motions. So it's weird. Like, are these people really a part of the Illuminati? Like, what is the Illuminati like? Like, what do you have to do? Do you have to be a music singer? Do you have to be an actor? Do you have to be a politician? Or can you be a normal Joe Schmo and can you end up in the Illuminati? It's weird.
Well, apparently, not gonna lie, this is actual truth. There's been times where I've come across someone on, like, let's say WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
Send me this whole ordeal about joining the Illuminati.
I've seen that too, but I think that's a scam.
Well,
I I think that's some kind of scam because normal people believe in the Illuminati. Therefore, somebody can come by and be like, "Hey, do you want to join the Illuminati? I have a way for you to join," and this and that and so forth. And then finally, at the very end of whatever you have to do, you have to send them some kind of cash or something.
Well, like they would send me this whole application, right? Telling me everything, telling me what I have to call them, and I'm like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is so stupid. Why would I want to sell my soul through by citing this, like putting all this information in an application, basically giving my own information out? Like, no.
But could you believe, like, if you could actually become a part of the Illuminati and all you had to do was write inside an envelope, "I sell my soul to such and such," and send a check with $100,000 on it to whoever, and boom, you're a part of the Illuminati. How crazy would that be?
Well, here's what's even more messed up, right? These people that talk to me about joining the Illuminati, right? They're like, we'll make you famous. We'll make it to where you get a lot of money. We'll make it to where you get a lot of followers.
How?
Right. Exactly.
Question.
If anything, I would rather do this to get the followers, right? I mean, come on, this is my thing. I don't want to be like that one dude who says, "You're 9 to 5ers, I don't like y'all." No, I love my people, okay? You all are
Billy
great.
Carson? You talking
Yeah.
about Billy Carson?
Yeah. Here's the thing. You guys, we appreciate your support. You guys are awesome. Keep tuning in. We'll keep bringing you some more, fun episodes to come. But tonight, it's Illuminati. Let's fucking go.
With that,
You
here we
guys still
go.
be having them little secret meetings with robes and skulls and all that? I heard 2 Chainz told me about that.
What?
He said that y'all had like skulls with diamonds and all kinds of
Like
robes. Oh.
2 Chainz so damn. Are you serious? He said that?
Oh no, man.
Full of
What, like some Illuminati type?
Yeah, it was like vanilla. Y'all were drinking vanilla.
I don't know nothing about it. Maybe I missed it. Maybe they be
Get
having
out.
behind my back, man. I don't know. You know, they need to let me know though.
So obviously that was like 2 guys joking around, right? Or was it?
That was obviously joking around. They're poking fun at the Illuminati.
I thought it was kind of funny.
I did too. That was pretty funny.
On to the next one.
Oh, Gravity Falls, it is good to be back. Name's Bill Cipher. And I take it you're some kind of living ventriloquist dummy? I'm just kidding, I know who you are, Gideon. What are you? How do you know my name? Oh, I know lots of things.
Lots of things.
Hey, look what I can do. Dear T, for you, kid. You're insane. Sure I am. What's your point? Remember, reality is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. Bye, gold. Bye.
So on that note, okay, so since we're on Gravity Falls real quick, okay? So
You're
a
not
lot
even
of
hiding it.
right. So a lot of Disney people, right? For instance, Demi Lovato, Miley Cyrus. Demi Lovato, I believe I didn't send you the video, but she did an interview, right? About when she was talking about when she was 16 years old or older, somewhere around there, right? And she talks about there was this like person who she was forced to sleep with. She comes out about it. She hated the fact she did it, but she still did it. And he doesn't get in trouble, right?
Right.
And Miley Cyrus has a song that came out about the Illuminati. You can clearly tell it's about the Illuminati. You know that one America song she came out with?
The party in the USA?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How is party in the USA Illuminati?
Well, okay, so I was, looking through videos, right, about Illuminati stuff, and that was one of them popped up.
Okay, well, I don't know if that's really an Illuminati song. I mean, it's because people think that Miley Cyrus is Illuminati.
Yeah.
That's why her music is immediately registered as Illuminati.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Jeffree Star just exposed the whole Illuminati.
Is the Illuminati real?
Yes.
Are there any other secret societies other than the Illuminati that maybe don't get as much press?
Yeah, but they're evil and I don't fuck with them.
Okay, so the Illuminati is not evil. They don't do like blood sacrifices.
See, the problem is when there's people in control of anything, they get greedy, egos, so they ruin things and they make it evil.
Mm-hmm. Care to elaborate?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. And is the Illuminati like celebrity based, or are there politicians also involved with that? It's just money based.
Mm-hmm. And then the celebrities are used as a vessel.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How much money?
Vessel.
How much money does someone have to make to be in?
Or what you're willing to do to not be broke anymore.
What does that mean?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. You speak in riddles. Like you give me just enough where I'm like, I don't know.
You have to, so I don't get my plane bombed or killed later,
It's your fear for your life.
By the way, this video is scripted and for entertainment purposes only. Stay weird.
Yeah, Jeffrey knows. Jeffrey knows. So hey, actually we got Julia said, "Hey guys, it's been a while since I've heard about it, but I'm familiar with it." I think she's talking about the Illuminati. And then she also said at 11:46, I watched a video lately about that on the Paranormal Files. Really interesting. I don't know what she was talking about there. Julie, if you're still watching this, what were you talking about? But anyways, so to go back to that Gravity Falls video real quick. That is a kids TV show, and they're straight up showing the all-seeing eye.
Mm-hmm.
And it knows everything about that guy without even knowing him. And it can control the deer. And it can take the deer's teeth out of its mouth, psychically, and then put it back. What kind of symbolism do you think that is?
Okay, so back to the whole Disney topic real quick, right? Because Gravity Falls is part of Disney.
Right, but I want to know what you think about what that specific character and that specific scene in Gravity Falls represents.
It's definitely Illuminati, right? Definitely.
It has to be. That's what I feel.
Right. So, an old friend of ours, who I don't talk to anymore, that you don't even talk to anymore, had this whole hatred for Disney, right? He showed me this video about how Disney is all about the devil. The Illuminati, the all-seeing eye, people doing these hands and symbols, right? Signals, whatever. He's saying Disney is all evil and part of the Illuminati kind of nonsense, kind of like shit. So for them to do a character in Gravity Falls based off the all-seeing eye, that's Illuminati right there.
Hell yeah. I mean, it's definitely an Illuminati reference for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Gravity Falls, it is good to be back. Name's Bill Cipher. And I take it you're some kind of living ventriloquist dummy? I'm just kidding, I know who you are, Gideon. What are you? How do you know my name? Oh, I know lots of things.
Lots of things.
Hey, look what I can do. Deer teeth, for you, kid. You're insane. Sure I am. What's your point? Remember, reality is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. Bye, gold. Bye.
It's just such an insane thing to see on a children's TV show. And I don't know if you noticed at the end, the all-seeing eye tells him to buy gold.
Yep. And the fact that he says, this is not reality, this is all illusion, that's fucked up.
Yeah, right? He like tells them that it's a simulation.
Are we living in a simulation, I guess? Okay. Oh, okay. I guess that's what she was talking about.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So yeah, presidents have been allegedly spotted at Bohemian Grove, for sure. But anyways, back to Gravity Falls and that video. Absolutely insane that that's on a child's TV show. In my personal opinion,
mine
so
too.
crazy.
This artist talks about how he had to sacrifice his own brother.
For him to, go unexpectedly, and then I go number one, and then I take off after that. Like the way I took off, it's just crazy,
And you really lost him the same day you hit number
one?
Swear to God,
the same time. Nah, it was Baby on Baby. It went like number one.
Okay.
It was like number 7 or something like that. And then I had got the phone call. Got the phone, I call him, halfway asleep. Yeah, bro, he dead. He died. I'm like, what? I set up in my bed. I'm like, what? Same time, Carter, he blowing my phone up. I'm thinking he calling to deliver the same news. I click over, what's up, bro? We number one, nigga. Number one, you did it. You did it. I'm like, damn.
I just lost my sister last year from overdose in September, right before the Cozy tapes. I lost James from overdosing from my last album before that. I don't know, man, every time I put out an album, or every time I'm about to release an album, for some fucking strange reason, man, you know what I'm saying? I always lose somebody close to me. It was my pops, it was James, it was my sister, like, I always lose somebody close to me, so, shit feel like, some crazy shit, like jinx and some shit.
So how do you feel about that? About the whole, these people have to make literal blood sacrifices to excel into the Illuminati, and like by blood sacrifice, I don't mean like literally killing somebody, but they have to offer up somebody to God or the devil, and then somehow that person actually does die, which is absolutely insane. Like that's all alleged, obviously. I can't prove that actually happens, but that's all like rumored around the Illuminati, right? Blood sacrifice.
It's crazy to think about the fact that you have to do a blood sacrifice to somebody you know or to a stranger, and it's sickening if it's true. Allegedly, that's just fucked up.
Supposedly like every big name music artist you can like trace back to some at some point in their career they lost somebody very close to them at a very weird time, and then came into a lot of money or hit a number 1 spot on the Billboard chart or something crazy like that, and that actually happens quite frequently, and it's kind of scary because it's like, why is that the energy that makes it happen?
Yeah.
All right, let's go on to the next one, brother.
Here, you think selling your soul is a blood sacrifice? You kill a family member, all that extra stuff. You do seances, I don't know. And not to say that those things don't happen, but I want to let you know it's a lot simple. It's more simple than that. The Holy Spirit revealed to me in that moment that when I was using the gifts that God gave me to glorify promiscuity, when I was using the gifts that God gave me to glorify violence and drugs, what kingdom you think I was working for? There's only 2 kingdoms, y'all. The world want to let you think it's a middle ground. You're either using your gifts to glorify the things of this world, you're promoting Satan's kingdom, or you're using your gifts to glorify God and promoting the kingdom of light. There's no middle ground. Okay? The Bible asks a question, it poses a question, it says, what good does a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? We know that this life is temporary. That is not a secret. We all in here probably got 100 100 years at best. We know at some point we're going to pass through this life. But eternal life is eternal, and the things we do on this earth does matter where we spend eternity. So I want to encourage all of you guys here. I don't care if you sing, you rap, I don't care if you work at McDonald's, I don't care what you do. You can find a way to use it to glorify God. He's been way too good to you to play both.
So how do you feel about that one?
Honestly, she's speaking facts. There's no middle ground. You're either for the kingdom of God or for the devil. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts. You're either for the good or the bad. That's basically how it is.
Yeah, I see it the same way. I don't know who that lady was. Do you know who she was?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I don't know either. If somebody knows that, just leave that in the comments.
Years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to LA and in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words. He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah.
There goes Cat again. Spitting facts.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying that Kevin Hart is probably an Illuminati plant.
That sounds believable. But at the same time, it's all alleged. We don't know the truth or not to say if Cat's telling the truth. Cat, yeah, he's speaking facts about a lot of people, but we don't know if they really are a part of the Illuminati, if the Illuminati is still around.
Yeah, and Cat Williams, he's famously always talked about the Illuminati and people that were a part of it, or are a part of it, allegedly.
Yeah.
But I warn you, if you make any further inquiries, or if you say a single word to anyone about what you have seen, there will be the most dire consequences for you and your family.
Do you know what that movie is?
I've seen it before, but I don't remember what it's called. And it's a great movie.
It's gone down as actually one of the worst films in history, but it's because it didn't get very much promotion, and Stanley Kubrick died directly after it was made. And it was made by Stanley Kubrick, the same guy that would leave Fake Moon Landing. But it's all about the Illuminati, and it's called Eyes Wide Shut.
Okay, just because it's supposedly one of the worst films of all time, around that time, I still love that movie. It was a great movie. Nicole Kidman, freaking, Tom Cruise. I can't remember who else was all in the movie, but, still a great movie.
Yeah. And it's all
I
about
love
the
some of
Illuminati.
Tom Cruise movies. But yeah, it's definitely about the Illuminati. That was a great film. And, if I could, if I was around the time when it was, made and came out, I would have gave it a 5-star rating.
Right.
They're all pushing the stupid satanic demon shit. It's all so
like
dumb.
fucking what's her name, Doja Cat right now. It's getting weird.
It's just getting boring.
It's getting uncomfortable
It's
to the point
trite, is what it is.
Yeah, it's just getting uncomfortable to the point of just like what are you trying to prove? We get it. You know, like you're.
It's to make them feed into it like they really are. I know it's so boring.
Yeah.
I listened to the new song for the first time on the plane right here, and I'm just like, this is it, huh?
Yeah, you're like, that's it.
Second
that's
verse is kind of cute, but it's like, I just bought a limousine, and I'm just like, my IQ is dropping right now.
Oh,
It's just,
yeah.
it's not great.
She's losing her
First
razzle
album,
dazzle.
I even like Paint the Town Red. I think it's cute. It has a great beat. Obviously, these producers know what they're doing. They create a beat that you're going to be hooked on, and you can sing it in your head.
loop,
it's like all
yeah.
a game. You know
Yeah,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
So that's
Jeffree
Jeffrey
Star's
going
not
back
wrong.
again, right? That's him going back again, talking about how Doja Cat has been corrupted by the Illuminati.
I mean, sounds about
How
right because Doja.
How she went big, she sold out and started like coming out and all that demon worship and demon stuff and dressing up like a demon.
It's stupid. Straight out
It's
stupid. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. Like, okay, there's a video I sent you, which I know you're gonna play it later, but it shows of talking about different arenas looking like eyeballs and shit. And in the video it shows freaking LeBron James doing these hand signals of of the Illuminati supporting the devil kind of shit. And I'm like, seriously? Now we got freaking athletes doing it now?
Why do you think all the stadiums look like eyeballs? Do you think that's because they're just making they're proving a point that they're just trying to say we're always watching in the architecture? Like we're always
sounds
here
about
and
right.
we're always watching.
Yeah, sounds
It's
legit
weird
to me.
one. It's definitely a weird
But
one.
when you see this, right? Let's be clear. When you see this, 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 when you see the checkerboards on the floor, when you see the skull and bones, when you see the signs and symbolism, when you slow down the music, Jay-Z new video with Nas and DJ Khaled, it's a scene where it's checkerboards. These are all occult, Satanist, symbolic symbols. So what I'm saying is, and I'm gonna tell you why and me personally, I've been in music for a minute, had deals and all that, bro. I don't give a fuck about this shit. But what I know, for me, I study so I know when I see it, so I know what to avoid. Because niggas could be trying to sacrifice your ass and you're not studying. God told us to read and be knowledgeable. So when I see Jay-Z go, what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? You're not no gang member. You got checkerboard floors in your shit. You got skull and bones. What does this mean? Because it's not just there. You look at Cardi B's album cover, it's checkerboard. You look at Dream Doll, now she's the checkerboard too. Like, I'm not, y'all niggas, let me tell you something. These motherfuckers sell their soul, they practice witchcraft.
What does it mean though?
What it means.
What does the checkerboard mean?
It means mind control. So you got classical conditioning, you got operational conditioning. So what they do is they use programming. So
MK Ultra?
Yeah, but it's to push an agenda. So
you heard of this shit before, right?
I heard it.
He's not wrong. He is not wrong. That is straight out facts.
Exposing MK Ultra and the Masonic symbols in some of the music videos of today, with people like Jay-Z and Cardi B and things like that. Like, they all use Masonic symbolism for some reason. Well, I mean, we all know why. It's because people believe that the Freemasons are also a really big secret society.
The demonic reason why soccer stadiums look like eyes from above.
Wake up. Do our eyes deceive us? I guess if you have a conspiracy mind, it makes sense, right? Yeah. We know the symbols and they still throw it in our faces. Makes sense though, right? The halftime show is one of the most viewed events every single year. What a time to harvest the energy from the masses, right? I know, you'll call me crazy, then still deny the symbolism. That's Madonna's halftime show. She pops her top and we see what her costume really is. Understand that sports in general are used to specifically preoccupy our minds with stuff that doesn't even matter. So you think basketball is safe from this? This is the Staples Center, aka the Lakers Arena. You guys catching what that looks like? Because it looks a lot like a reptilian eye to me. Yeah, you call it a coincidence until you see one of the biggest stars in basketball throwing up the same exact symbols. Oh, and what are those? What does that mean? If you know, you know, and I know you know. They don't hold rituals here. It's all just crazy speculation, right?
I was just talking about that.
Yeah, that was the video you were talking about. So yeah, we already talked about that. That was the stadiums and why the stadiums look like that, and we kind of determined that it's so the masses can just basically be told, "Hey, we're always watching you." Although the Staples Center looking like a reptilian eye is pretty crazy. I didn't realize that one.
Right.
You mentioned the Illuminati tried recruiting you. What exactly happened there?
It was like Bella Thorne's party and like didn't feel right. And then there was a bunch of rules you had to do to get in the party, like no phone, sign a contract. But then they wanted to prick your blood for you to get in.
So do you believe certain people in Hollywood are kind of selling their souls almost?
I would say people work with the devil for sure, whether they know it or not. Not everybody knows it, but when you use the word like sell your soul, that sounds like you can't never get it back. It's never too late to repent and get back right with God.
Okay, I want to touch base on that real quick. There's a list. There's a whole testimony, different parts that I sent you. Right. What she just said. This dude has a testimony about the same similar thing: giving up his phone, signing an NDA. Not about the prick. I don't believe about the pricking his blood part, but yeah, like they're literally getting all these influencers, famous people to literally sell their fucking souls to join their whole society bullshit, a cult.
Right.
And we did say we were going to talk about the occult, which the Illuminati is technically an occult. So here you go, people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Shit.
Breathe. Don't die.
I don't know if you've had this, but I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And what? Just, you've been offered, yeah. Oh, they're in the room.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah.
That was my way of
Yes,
cueing
yeah.
you. Like, it's open dialogue.
Yeah, you want me to keep talking about it?
By all means, we can talk about anything. But
don't do it.
yeah,
No. I don't know if you've had this, but I've had.
That's a weird one.
Okay, I can see where he's coming from, right? Okay, so there's a saying where if you join like the Illuminati or certain secret societies, cults or whatever, they have you on a sworn secrecy. You can't talk about it out in the open because then you make yourself a target, a threat, a rat, like in the mafia terms. So it makes sense why he did that. Allegedly, if he was really part of the Illuminati. So,
which supposedly Kevin Hart is. Supposedly.
Yeah. And for him to, shush Kelly Clarkson like that,
right?
That's a red flag. Big red flag.
But why isn't Kelly in the Illuminati?
She's such a sweetheart. I would not see her turn to that side. You know what I mean?
Who owns CNBC? Who owns Fox? Who owns CNN? At the top of the shareholder list, you have Vanguard and BlackRock. Now you look at the flight companies that banned all flights. No flights unless you're taken care of. Who are the top shareholders? Vanguard, BlackRock. You look at the food Okay, who are the top shareholders of all this junk food? Vanguard and BlackRock. Who owns Meta? Who owns Snapchat? Who owns Twitter? Who owns Google? Oh, it's the same company as BlackRock. It's Vanguard. Profit-driven companies. So the media is controlled, the food is controlled, the narrative is controlled, transportation is controlled. So it's this ecosystem of how to print butterflies out of thin air.
So supposedly Vanguard and BlackRock is Illuminati, is what he's saying.
They're the only
And they
two
control.
companies in the world. They're the only two companies in the world that control basically a part of every other company in the entire world. Which is a little weird.
Yeah.
I mean, we've heard about BlackRock and Vanguard before.
Yeah.
They're apparently pretty devious companies.
Are the Illuminati real? And if so, why haven't I been invited? Garfield, where are you? I know you know. I know you know. Now, for those of you experiencing...
I don't know if you've had this, but I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And what? Just, you've been off, yeah. Oh, they're in the room.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it was another one that also included that Kevin Hart clip, but the first clip of the guy on stage asking Andrew Garfield if the Illuminati was real, and like we can all like take that it could be them just joking around, but it looked like Andrew Garfield was actually getting kind of awkward and a little uneasy about even being questioned about that on live TV.
And you know what's funny? That same dude, I think, plays Shang-Chi in the Legend of the Ten Rings movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's not part of the Illuminati, allegedly. If they still exist to this day, and Andrew's saying shush, and then Kevin Hart's doing the same thing. Now we know, allegedly, Andrew Garfield's also part of the Illuminati.
Right. Allegedly.
Right.
Feared men in Hollywood. They don't like me in Hollywood. Why do they not like you? I don't wear dresses. I don't do that gay stuff on TV. They had to get some other black person to do that stuff. I'm talking, that's gunning. But they all confess they love the Lord. But you cannot compromise yourself if you love the Lord. So I play tough guys, but young kids want to be soldiers. Young kids don't want to follow a guy that wear a dress. You know what I'm talking about.
Smart man.
Yeah. Yeah, he I can't remember that guy's name. What's that man's name?
I honestly don't remember, but I've seen him in a bunch of movies.
I've seen him in a lot of Exactly. I've seen him in a ton of films. Yeah. No, he never did the dress thing. He refused to. He wouldn't do that kind of stuff. And, you know, that's like supposedly a humiliation ritual as they put all these black guys in dresses. The Illuminati does, apparently.
The most creepiest thing found on American Dead that is banned
Hand me a magnifying
forever.
glass. Which one? 5X. Look at the belt buckle on the Robin Hood peanut butter label. It's the same symbol as the dot over the I in Jiffy. It's even on Union Brand, America's first peanut butter. Where? In President Peanut's monocle. That's just his eye. Look closer. Curiouser and curiouser. We've got to get to the bottom of this mystery. I need some more time for my report on George Washington Carver.
Why? The brother invented peanut butter. Stretch it over 5 pages and hand it in.
It's deeper than that, sir. Look, every jar of peanut butter has this same symbol on it. I think there might be some kind of conspiracy.
That's ridiculous. Turn in your paper or face the consequences.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm going to follow this through, even if it means I have to talk to the creepy librarian with the burned ear.
Yes? I'm afraid we've got some chocolate in our peanut butter.
Are you the curator of the Smithsonian Peanut Museum in Washington, D.C.?
Who wants to know?
Steve Smith. I'm doing a report on George Washington Carver, and I have some questions about a weird symbol I found on peanut butter jars. It's probably nothing, but...
No, it's like this huge thing! It's time the truth came out. Come see me at 3 o'clock. And be careful, they're watching you.
Don't worry, I wasn't trying to kill you. I'm just a drunk driver.
Well, what's going on? I have an appointment with the curator.
The curator was murdered.
Oh my God! Someone killed him?
Funny, I never said he was murdered.
Yes, you did. Butter, crunchy, creamy. Creamy! No, that means nothing.
Steve Smith, you need to come with us.
Why?
You want a free air conditioner.
Awesome!
Don't even think about running.
Sorry, just me again. Looks like I'm hitting everything but rock bottom, huh? I gotta go.
Let go of me!
Don't worry, they're just blanks.
Why did you do that?
Because that's the last fun you're gonna have for a long time.
What are you talking about? Why are these people chasing me?
You stumbled upon the most dangerous secret in American history. Now they want you to pay for it. With your life.
Carver didn't invent peanut butter.
That's right. You're one of the few people outside of the Illuminati who knows this secret.
The Illuminati?
That's who's chasing us. A secret society dedicated to concealing this truth at all costs. This is their mysterious symbol.
The peanut in the pyramid!
Oh, yeah.
It's absolutely wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful.
The fact that they call it the Illuminati.
The Illuminati. The Illuma freaking nutty. Freaking great, man.
Right.
I absolutely love American Dad and Family Guy.
Yeah.
You don't know, Jimmy Fallon doesn't know, David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is.
What is it?
Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati.
They really just showed a picture of freaking Dora. Did you see Dora the Explorer holding up the Illuminati sign? Oh dear God!
And they got a former pro wrestler, Diamond Dallas Page,
saw that.
doing it too. Like, what the fuck?
Maybe he is a part of the Illuminati. Like Jim Carrey just said, man, the Illuminati.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever believe for a second that there's not a group of uber wealthy people that are making a lot of things
Oh
happen.
no, I believe
You know what I'm
that
saying?
wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
But guess what? We would never know who they are. We wouldn't know their name.
Do you think those guys are just joking around, or do you think that Charlemagne's a part of the Illuminati?
I think they're joking around. Because obviously he's laughing as soon as the guy next to him does the whole hand symbol and sticks out his tongue.
Tom and Jerry,
Kind of a joke?
Illuminati.
A pussycat and a mouse? This show is about crazy stunts and people putting their lives at risk for a big fat prize. It's not a nature documentary. Irving, call security and have these two...
Sir, it's him. This always gives me the creeps, sir.
He's the president of Hollywood. He's supposed to give you the creeps. Greetings, your tinseliness, imperious leader of Hollywood.
Smile, Irving. I'm terrified.
Tom and Jerry, my bro. Calling out the Illuminati before it was cool to call out the Illuminati, saying it's all in Hollywood, that they own Hollywood. I do believe that to a point, that the Illuminati is most definitely probably owned by Hollywood.
You can't handle the truth!
There's a reason for this. There's a reason education sucks, and it's the same reason that it will never, ever, ever be fixed. It's never going to get any better. Don't look for it. Be happy with what you got. Because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The big, the wealthy, the real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. They're irrelevant. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets, and they own all the big media news, all the big media companies. So they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want.
Do you know who that was?
Mm-mm.
That was George Carlin. He was an amazing comedian that had a lot of political humor, and he consistently called out these secret societies that ran the world. George Carlin poked a lot of fun at the Illuminati, but I think the man believed it.
Right.
There are humiliation rituals.
Yes. And sometimes they don't even get in. So a lot of these stars, a lot of these celebrities that want to get to, the higher level, the A-list or whatever, they come to them to get in. And they're like, I don't want you. They pick and choose. Whoever could be the better puppet is who can get in. And yes, they be sacrificing family. They be doing a whole fucking lot. Absolutely. But it's way more than that. And to get out of the contract, you see these humiliation rituals and things like that. You gotta do a lot to get out of that shit. But you're gonna get what you want in the interim.
What are your thoughts on that?
It's fucked up. Exactly what I said earlier, about the whole sacrificing a family member.
Yeah, so are you a firm believer that really does happen in Hollywood?
Yeah. Okay, so let's say, you're just starting out, you're getting a good base of followers, you're an influencer, let's say, per se, right? And you're trying to get bigger.
Right.
You come across a secret society who gives you all these promises. You got to do these things to get big. And we're going to watch you. We're going to have you come to these events so you can learn from us. Then they bring in somebody family member, a friend, or somebody you don't know, like a stranger. you got to sacrifice them. That's literally the fucked up part about secret societies, because they make you do the most horrendous things: humiliation, blood sacrifices. It's just fucked up.
Yeah, it's a lot, man.
They'll even
I don't know how.
let's say whatever you believe in, right? God, whatever, like they put in a book right in front of you, right? They put like this little like coin on the book, and then they say they say, okay, we want you to put your hand on the book, and you have to call yourself a god. Like that's how fucked up it is.
Yeah, it can be pretty screwed up for sure.
Illuminati symbolism in SpongeBob.
Squidward.
Roger, is that you?
Tonight's the big night.
Hello, Brother Roger.
Come right in, Brother Squidward.
Thank you.
This almost makes the other 353 days worth living for.
For centuries, cephalopods have had but one nemesis. Let he among you who wishes to join the lodge face your greatest fear, Cantankerous More Ilias!
Huh? I'll never forget my initiation ceremony.
Way to go!
SpongeBob, Patrick, did you follow me here? Brother Squidward, for thousands of years, no outsiders have witnessed this sacred initiation. You have desecrated the sanctity of this lodge.
But, I...
Whoa. I didn't even know that was in SpongeBob. I've never seen that episode.
I have not either. That's pretty crazy.
They were like Freemason symbolism inside of a pyramid that looked like the Illuminati pyramid on the dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these kids shows, man, be having so much symbolism. So much symbolism. It's insane. I've never seen so much Illuminati and devil worship inside children's television before in my entire life.
Right.
What's your thoughts on that? I mean, that's the shit our children watch, and we watched as kids.
Mm-hmm. Knowing that, they're doing that on purpose is fucked up.
Right. It's kind of weird, man, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Won't go wear no dress until they offered him the dress, and then he put it on. And what did he say after he wore it? I made my own decision. Duh. But you didn't make it before they brought it up, did you? It's okay.
So for the viewers out there that are just listening and don't have video, that was a video of all of the Hollywood elites that they made wear a dress that were men. If you believe in the dress humiliation ritual.
This spasm of publicity about what happened from Mexico to London.
It was pretty rough. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Weird. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello. Ew. Strong Brittany. Yeah, it was a weird. Ew. I'm embarrassed. Can we stop?
Do you think Britney was under mind control?
Mm-hmm.
It's very weird how she reacts and acts in that video. And
Oh, yeah.
I've heard all of the rumors forever that Britney Spears was basically used as a mind control device to control the females of our generation, basically when they were kids.
Well, seeing
What's your problem? I said, what's your problem?
All right, today, sir. Okay, how's it going? Fine, thank you. Thank you, sir. That's crazy, but like I was saying, so Britney Spears, you see her today and doing all those TikToks, you could see how fucked up she become because of it.
Right. And all her Instagram posts. But have you ever seen that movie that was just played on that TikTok?
I have not seen that movie, but I've seen, that same video before.
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie either. I really want to because it really does show you like he puts on the sunglasses and he can see what the billboards are actually trying to tell you. And like he can also see what advertisements are trying to tell you. And basically it's just trying to tell you buy, consume, don't question authority, stay asleep, don't question anything. Like that's so crazy. I would love to see that movie. Is that movie called Obey? I don't remember what that movie's called.
I don't remember either, but I've seen that video on TikTok before, so.
You know what's crazy too? If you type in Illuminati backwards on Google search, you know what it comes up?
What?
So it sends you straight to the National Security Agency site.
National Security, yeah. What's that?
The National Security Agency site, fam. The government.
Wait, if you type it in? What do you mean?
If you spell Illuminati backwards into Google, then the first link of what they'll send you is the National Security.
Is that true?
Yes. You can type it in.
I type it in Google right now.
Yes,
So
yeah.
Let's try this shit.
Yeah.
There's no way. How do you spell Illuminati backwards though?
ITA.
ITA.
NIM.
ULLI.
Mink.
Oh shit.
Mink.
What the fuck?
Mink.
What the fuck? Why is that? Why does it do that?
I don't know. Why do you think? Stupid.
National Security Agency sent. This is actually true.
And yo, bro, this is crazy because
That's weird.
That is weird.
Everybody's about to go run that watches this podcast is about to go run to their computer or their phone and type in the Illuminati backwards and see if it goes to the National Security Agency website. Spoiler alert, it does.
It really does.
Last one being vampirism, which is called the Holy Grail, and this is why you will see these top Illuminati men addicted to blood. When someone is being sacrificed, ladies and gentlemen, which is a very horrible thing, the person is terrified and adrenaline is pumped into their body. When you drink that blood, you get the high, the adrenaline high that person was in. And you, after a while, become addicted to that adrenaline high. There's also a very top secret, this substance, it's called adrenochrome, and just the very existence of it's been kept very secret by these people. If you time things just perfectly right, as the person is being sacrificed, you can stick a needle here at the base of the skull, and if you know what you're doing and the timing is correct, you can extract adrenochrome, which is a very valuable drug, natural drug, on the Illuminati's black market. This is why you will see that, well, backtracking just a little bit, the establishment news media said that the reason why Al Gore carried blood in a suitcase was that he was a hemophiliac. But the truth of the matter is that he's become addicted to blood.
That shit is crazy. I don't know if I can believe like that kind of stuff yet, but like I've heard those rumors about the whole adrenochrome situation. That's all alleged. I'm not going to say nobody drinks blood because that's crazy, but the fact that somebody is out there actually saying that, and they've been saying it for a long time, is absolutely insane to me.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of that before?
No, I have not, but that makes a lot of sense. Crazy as it sounds, it does make a lot of sense.
Yeah, like a lot of people thought that they like anti-aging and stuff, like properties from it. They say Monsters Incorporated is about adrenochrome. God, this video's not going to ever be able to be monetized because we're talking about adrenochrome. That stuff's all alleged, probably fake.
For entertainment purposes.
Everybody realizes that this is about honest story and what I've learned in Latin America.
Yeah. Now,
what did you learn? Well, I met with my job. I worked for UNICEF, which is an amazing organization that works in over 150 countries. And my job was to meet with teenagers who were living in exclusion, who were living in extreme poverty or living with HIV, and write their stories, listen to their stories and write them for UNICEF. And so, I mean, I obviously learned so much from these kids. I learned from Anna in particular, who has lived an extremely difficult life. I learned to live each day to its fullest.
Excuse me, Johnny, there's a word you used earlier in the interview about exclusion. Can you explain what that is?
Well, a lot of the kids I met, I mean, exclusion is a broad term, obviously, but the kids I met were living in extreme poverty. They didn't have access to medical care or education, schooling. They were living with HIV, and so they were living outside of society's embrace.
I think doing any kind of missionary work, I think, really changes a person. And you and your sister had a little bit, I mean, you guys weren't Paris Hilton, but you had a little bit of a reputation as party girls. Do you think this changed you?
Well, no. I mean, I think people had that image of us because they didn't know really what we were up to because we wanted to keep private. But of course, you know, so it didn't change my personality necessarily. But I taught for 2 years after the University of Texas after graduating, and then went on to Latin America. And you know, of course, I've grown up. It's been 7 years since people had that image of me. But yeah, I mean, listening to their stories was incredible. And
Jetta, when you see this, when you not only listen to their stories, but you get involved and you write about it as well, does it change how you look, you're thinking about how government should run in the United States and elsewhere to help these people? Why should these people be in these situations?
Yeah, I mean, I think the United States government does try to help. I went to Africa this summer with my mom, and I met a lot of people who are getting assistance from the United States government and to help them get the medicine they need to stay healthy. But definitely, and I think the key is education. And for instance, with Anna's mother didn't have the education to know what to do to keep her baby, Anna, safe. So Anna inherited HIV from her mom, but Anna, with education in Latin America, has taken the proper ARVs, and her baby, Beatriz, is most likely HIV negative. So there is a positive light to all of this.
Does it ever make you feel like you...
I don't know about that one, man. It's weird.
I'm a lost for words with that one.
It's a weird one. I think that could just be a camera glitch, but I don't know. It's weird, bro.
Yeah.
Found out that my trainer was a MK Ultra.
So we can get monetized. This is all for entertainment purposes only.
Found out that my trainer was a MK Ultra Canadian intelligence.
He worked in the defense research and development in the Canadian military, essentially working on PSYOPs
Who's
in
this
the
guy?
Canadian military. This is Harley Pasternak.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, look, they tried to medicate me. I was exhausted. They wrongly diagnosed me, and they when I asked them how much lithium did you want to put me on exactly, it took them 4 days to answer because they were embarrassed about the amount, right?
and I refused to take this, right? You understand that if I had taken the medication, I would not be here, and it would have been, he was deeply troubled. We miss him. We love his music, though.
Well, they would have Britney Spears too. I mean, look.
They would have Michael Jackson.
Or worse.
Dang. Kanye was like on one at a point, but he was also telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about Kanye West?
He was speaking facts in that video.
No, but I mean, like, what do you think about him actually? Like, do you think he's a part of the Illuminati, or do you think he's like trying to help people not become a part of the Illuminati?
Hard to say at this point.
It's a weird one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, we are hitting. This is our last video coming up. So before this video hits, I just wanted to say, if you've enjoyed tonight's podcast and you had fun with us and you got a kick out of it, like the podcast, share it, and subscribe. Also, send it to your friends. Please pass the podcast on. We would very much appreciate it. If you enjoy it, other people will enjoy it. All right, guys. So off to our last video.
This is the highest satanic priestess in all of Hollywood. Michelle Lamy is not just a designer, she is a demon among us. With her disheveled hair and smeared makeup, her dark, deep eyes with no window to the soul. Her skin, marked by henna tattoos, and her golden teeth give her an almost supernatural air, transmitting the darkness she harbors in her being. What she has achieved in the world of fashion transcends the conventional. Her aesthetic is disturbing and senseless, with designs that seem taken from an underworld, something that practically no one would wear. Mixing colors for a dark look and chaotic shapes, each garment tells a story of ancient demons, as she makes them as unique pieces. On several occasions, she has admitted to using animal skins that were given as an offering in the forest for her so-called spiritual retreats. The fashion shows she organizes are rituals in themselves, carried out in cemeteries and abandoned places, where inexplicable events are reported. Some attendees have felt disturbing presences, as if what was once human had transformed into something else, something that resides in the shadows. The models that parade are always people so unusual that they do not really seem to be from this planet. It is known from the mouth of Kanye West that when you enter the world of fashion, if you want to rise you must make a pact with Baphomet, and first you must pass through the hands of Lamy. She introduces them to a world where the line between the human and the supernatural is blurred. Some young people, like Billie Eilish, have gone from looking angelic to adopting a macabre and dark style, all under the influence of this enigmatic designer. By wearing Lamy's clothes, these celebrities or models acquire a dark essence, which causes strange sensations and even changes the face of those who wear them. Did you see the petals fall? Well, look where they fell.
What about that?
Crazy.
Do you like she could actually be a real witch? At least that's what people think. Allegedly.
Right. That's crazy.
Tonight's been filled with a ton of really weird videos, all related to the Illuminati and like satanic occult stuff. It's kind of creepy, you know. I think I've had enough of looking at videos like this for tonight, man.
Me too. I mean, we could do another part for this, you know, because the Illuminati is such a big subject. And
it's a fun. That conspiracy theory is just fun. It's just fun. Even if it's not real, it's a fun theory.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, did you have something else you wanted to say?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about, you know, some people on this list who supposedly could be part of the Illuminati, you know, by conspiracy theorists. So I'm going to start off
for a little bit longer.
I'm going to start off with the musicians real quick. There's 15 of them. So we got Jay-Z.
These are all alleged.
Yeah,
These are all alleged.
We got Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kanye West, Lady Gaga, Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, Katy Perry, Eminem, Drake, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, Coldplay's Chris Martin. Now, as for actors and actresses, we got Tom Hanks, Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt, Johnny Depp, Julia Roberts, George Clooney, Jennifer Lawrence, Leonardo DiCaprio, Charlize Theron, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, Kate Blanchett, Morgan Freeman, Helen Mirren, Anthony Hopkins. Politicians and world leaders. We got Barack Obama, sorry. Had a brain fart there for a second. Michelle Obama, George W. Bush, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, Vladimir Putin, Angela Merkel, Emmanuel Macron, Justin Trudeau, Trudeau, okay, yeah. Business leaders and entrepreneurs. Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, Richard Branson, Oprah Winfrey, Michael Bloomberg, Rupert Murdoch, Ted Turner. Historical figures. We got Albert Pike, Benjamin Franklin, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Winston Churchill, Joseph Stalin, Adolf Hitler. And Napoleon Bonaparte.
And all of these people were supposedly members of the Illuminati.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they ever let Hitler in the Illuminati? I feel like that was a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with that one, guys, I think we're actually going to be calling it a night. All of those names are completely alleged. We have no clue if the Illuminati's real or if these people even belong to the Illuminati or have ever even been a part of the Illuminati. The Illuminati is joked about, and it's a very, very, very fun theory and fun conspiracy. Part of me thinks it might be real. If you guys want to jump down a rabbit hole, go look up I believe it's like the 1998 card game, the Illuminati card game. Go check it out. It was probably even before 1998. But just go check it out. That card game is weird. But anyways, this is Robert as crew. We're signing off. Peace out. Good night.
Welcome to another installment of the Robert and Crew Show with your hosts, Robert and Crew.